MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Oakland Athletics.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Tanner Roark gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Semien. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
At the plate, Gene Segura. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
His career line against Roark up until this point, he's 4 for 14. He also has 1 home run. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Richard is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Just underway here in Oakland. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a .394 hitter. He's also cashed in for 6 RBIs against him. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-1. Here it is. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Hoskins over at second. Harper at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Vero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, George Springer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Settling in now, Matt Olson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one.
You want to talk about setting a tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First two batters of the game.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame him. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Arrieta sets. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now in the box, Michael Franco.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
First offering on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Piscotty arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 12 hits in 42 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next 3-2. Left side, but well foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging in at the plate, the Texas native Nick Williams. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Barreto brings it in, and there's out number 2.
Batting up, the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Set and the 1-1 lifted in the air out to left. Piscotty's there for it, and that ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty will lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. McCutchen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Stepping into the box, Franklin Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down go the Athletics on a total of 4 pitches. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready for another chance? Andrew McCutchen. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Andrew McCutchen.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the 3rd now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And it's fouled away. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Too low, 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Runners are at first and 3rd with none out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2-1 to count. The 2-1. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
The third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. Another throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. This one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw, and he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The set and the 1-1. Chopper foul.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And that misses 2-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
The payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Sean Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Murphy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8th, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. This is on the ground over to first. Segura for one. Stepping in and ready for another shot. George Springer 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Strike two, swinging.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The 0-1 offering, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Matt Chapman would be next. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand one. They still trail 1-0. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box, Cesar Hernandez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Chapman trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 misses off the plate.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second, and he is in there. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Up next will be Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. (2-0) the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
(2-0) pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Hits this one hard the other way. Chapman brings it in, and that's the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The 0-1 offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's set. The 3-2, and he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
He's set. The 0-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 1-0. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Davis waits on the 1-1. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hoskins has room in foul territory. One away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. One pitch on its way. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
At the plate, Franklin Barreto. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, no one really likes getting flunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Sean Murphy. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider laid off for a ball.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
Batter number 10,
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. In now, Marcus Semien, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A pause and the 0-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Richard on third. Barreto on second. Murphy is over at first with one away. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as it beat the throw to first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Bases full now following the error. And standing in the outfielder, George Springer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 home. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scored. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
You look in the dugout, you can tell that manager's getting ready to come out on that top step. If he doesn't get out of this situation right here, and it's a tough one, I think the bullpen comes in.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Juan Nicasio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Matt Chapman will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Still only one out in the inning. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Franco is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the A's 5 and the Phillies 1. Brad Peacock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. And now Bryce Harper due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Peacock, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Harper is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And he fouls this one off. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to left. Piscotty has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike one.
1-1.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for a strike. Ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
The 3-1. Fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 5-1. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 2.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Hit on the ground for Simeon at short. Fielded cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that
Striding forward now is the DH, Nick Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To short, taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down here 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Sean Murphy. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. Pitch on the way. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Popped him up. Franco over to his right. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the 2nd ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece actually. It's 2-1.
2-1.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Two out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So striding in, Matt Olson, his lifetime line against Nicasio. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2-1. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him. A's strand a couple. They lead this one though, 5-1. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Gene Segura. It was a walk in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So next to the plate for the Phillies, Andrew McCutchen. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and it's caught in the outfield.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So Bryce Harper will get a chance to hit here this inning following the base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far.
Right
after that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Bryce Harper is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Hoskins is off at first with 2 away. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Hit in the air down the left field line. Heading after it is Piscotty, and no one will track it down. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 5-1. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
46, Adam Morgan.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Hold him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. He's set, and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're up 5-1. J.B. Wendelken been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And that's too high, ball 2. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Once again a 3-2, and it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Nick Williams.
Now to the plate, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Wendelken has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Short, hit hard. Simeon's there, bare-handed for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. One hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. It's the A's 5 and the Phillies 1. Pat Neshek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
the plate, Franklin Barreto. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The second baseman, Franklin Barreto.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Sean Murphy is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. To his left, Hernandez. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Marcus Semien. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. That misses. 2-0. Neshek still playing here at age 38. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. The Scotty's on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jean Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Two out, nobody on. Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Philly down to their last strike. Ball two.
Two strikes.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball four again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the two-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
They've just clinched the World Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight, just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious